Right now I'm putting on our salute to service patch that we've gone with this year. And we're going with the 50th anniversary of Operation Linebacker I and II. Linebacker II is the one that Derrick Thomas's father flew in and was killed in.
Linebacker I and II was a strategic bombing campaign that occurred in North Vietnam on 18 December 1972. And the purpose of Operation Linebacker I and II was to bring the North Vietnamese government to the negotiating table so the U.S. administration could negotiate a settlement to the Vietnam conflict.
So we'll be wearing this for 2 games, a Jacksonville game, and then on the road against the Chargers. All the players, active, IR, practice squad, and the coaches and staff will all be wearing this.
What I find fascinating about all of this is that Derrick's father flew Operation Linebacker. Derrick would grow up to become a Hall of Fame NFL pro linebacker with the Kansas City Chiefs. And here we see this beautiful emulation of art and life coming together.
The salute to service patches, it's kind of unofficially gone back a few years, and I think it's really cool that the team is doing this because you can just wear the sweatshirt for a week, wear it for 2 weeks, and then go on to the next thing. But I think this is very personal for the community, and we try to keep it close in the community. I think it's really cool that we keep doing that. So it's always like, okay, next year, how can we keep this ball rolling? So that's it.
My name is Mike Davidson. I am the curator of the Chiefs Hall of Honor. I came to Kansas City in 1989 with Marty Schottenheimer, and I was the equipment manager here for the Kansas City Chiefs for 22 years.
And right outside linebacker from Alabama, Derrick Thomas.
I think if I'm going to talk to someone about Derrick Thomas, and I think anyone that worked with him in our building at that time and got to know him, obviously he was talented.
Hit and sacked again! He's sacked again!
NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, 3 times All-Pro. It was his sack and strip that became very famous, where he'd sack quarterback, strip the ball out. So all the forced fumbles that he caused, and we really had a gem with Derrick Thomas. He was a true gem.
When Robert Thomas's aircraft was shot down, the Thomas family would have to wait 6 years for final confirmation of his death. In that time, the Thomas family was told that he was going to be held in a POW MIA status until it could be confirmed whether he was alive or dead. Derrick was 5 years old when his father's aircraft was shot down, and from the age of 5 to the age of 11, Derrick every day was hoping that someday his dad might be walking through that door. When Derrick was 11 years old, the family was able to be notified by the Air Force after the forensic remains were identified in 1978 that in fact Robert Thomas was killed in action. And when you learn about, and as we've learned about what happened with Captain Thomas and Derrick, I think one of the most important things that came out of this for Derrick Thomas was that he wanted to honor his father.
He talked about it, but you could tell it was important to him. I know on November 11th, 1990, out here playing in Seattle, back then we didn't have a salute to service game, but we did honor the fact that it was November 11th or the game was nearby us. But actually on November 11th, 1990, Derrick had 7 sacks in one game.
Now, there's the snap. He's back to throw. Hit at the goal line. Ball charge free. Fumble. Recovered by Kansas City. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lead. The Chiefs lead. Oh, what a play.
And there was just something in him that would just, whatever that was, as good as he was when it came to November 11th, or a game right around November 11th, there was something inside him that just jacked up a little bit more. And he found an extra gear somehow, some way, and he showed it. And he may not have talked about it a whole lot, but you knew that it was on his mind.
Another question that I have, and something that I'm going to have my eye focused on all Sunday, is how does the offense look? Jacksonville's defense has been pretty good this year.
Hey, if they don't know yet, they better find out. Feeling what it is.
November is the month of pretenders and contenders, man. Separate yourself. Leaders lead. Leaders lead. Everybody follow. Let's go. Hey, 3 and out right here. Let's set the tone.
Etienne tries the right guard, and he'll get just 1 yard.
Well protected and is batted at the line. Incomplete.
And the Chiefs are all over Etienne. It's a loss on the play of 2 yards.
When you have Bolton and Gay, 50 and 32 out there, they have team speed all over the place.
Pocket collapses, trying to get away. He will not, as Colin Saunders gets the sack.
You got a sniff of the pride that this defense has against stopping the run last week. Mitch, they're going to carry that attitude into this game as well. Fans are affecting this game already. Already warmed up, loosened up. It's an early kickoff. They are in prime mode.
3rd down and 7 for the Jags. Right hash. Chiefs are blitzing again. They come on big time pressure. Carlos Dunlap comes in for the sack. Woo! That is sack number 100 for the 13-year veteran.
Congratulations, dog. Appreciate it. Go get your 100 now. Go get your 100 now. Yeah, appreciate it.
Let's talk about the Jags defense here a second. Fast.
To me, some creativity on our offense will help that against that speed.
This Kansas City offense, well, it's the only team in the NFL averaging 30 points a game. KC.
Mahomes on a throwback left, wide open. Kelce at the 45, Jags 40-35. Kelce left sideline. They fake a jet action. Mahomes wants to throw the ball, slings it wide open right side. Kadarius Toney walks the tightrope, hopping into the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City. Is it football or gymnastics? Kadarius Toney lands it for a gold medal and his first National Football League touchdown. Mahomes steps up into the pocket, fires for the end zone, wide open, touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Wide open.
Holmes to an end zone, and it's a touchdown. It's Noah Gray.
Patrick Mahomes with more touchdown passes than any quarterback in National Football history in his first 75 games. And the Chiefs will keep a 20-7 lead at halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor Captain Robert Thomas and Derrick Thomas, please welcome Derrick's mother, Miss Edith Morgan.
All right. Special moment.
And now, to commemorate this momentous occasion, a shadow box honoring Derrick and Captain Thomas will now be unveiled by Chiefs Chairman and CEO Clark Hunt.
I got a little something I want to give you guys too. These patches are some kind of special, I tell you what.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the life and legacy of these outstanding men.
And here's where we said it, 20-7 Kansas City.
Right back on it. Right back on it. Right back on it, baby. Right back on it.
this offense is, like I said all year, it's going to be everywhere. And I think you saw that again today. Guys stepped up and made plays happen, and that's the special part about this offense.
That boy good. And TK, we trust. I got the 100 mark, so we want to celebrate that and continue to build on those pillars and win the month of November so that we can focus on winning December and then keep pressing forward from there.
Two teams exchange handshakes.
This game, we played to win. We got the W. We protected Pat. No sacks, no penalties in this game for the Chiefs.
Throw the ball. Mr. 100. Mr. 100.
What a great job, man. That's a tribute to you, huh?
Yeah, sure.
That's right. It's a lot of years.
Today, with the Chiefs' way of doing things, my schedule is Mondays off. You know, in my career, historically, it's been Tuesdays off. But here, it's Mondays off, so we get winning Monday every week. And then we get into the week of recovery. Try to peak on Sunday, obviously. Well, my dad showed me how to cook first, but what got me into cooking was obviously when I opened a restaurant and I wanted to learn from the kitchen perspective. My mom always cooked, so don't get that wrong. My mom always cooked growing up, but I did not eat anything that she cooked. I would go in there and I would microwave, I don't know if you've seen those frozen breakfasts with the pancakes and the sausage. I would microwave that and scramble me some eggs.
Or pizza and hot dogs, he liked that.
Or pizza and hot dogs. So tonight for dinner, we're gonna have this Asian marinated style chicken, my mother's southern fried rice, and sauteed spinach.
Chef Los. You can't tell him he's not a chef.
Yes, I am a chef in my house, but I pay a chef to cook at my restaurant. Lord, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. Me and my family have traveling grace as they go home. Thank you for competitive grace, making it off the field healthy. And thank you for giving me the opportunity and the platform to get to 100. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Throughout my career, I've always had that long-term goal in mind. And yes, this is good, but I want this, But being present, celebrating success along the way, because, it doesn't feel like year 13, but it is year 13, and that's how quickly things flew by.
And what a play coming off the block by the veteran Carlos Dunlap in his 10th season out of Florida.
Murray backing up. Ball starts again, and Dunlap gets him. Carlos Dunlap says, hello, I'm now a Chief.
My first sack was on Peyton Manning. I believe I was sick that week, so it was kind of like my Jordan game because I didn't practice. Got in the game, Peyton Manning doing his thing. He was the first guy who originated getting the ball off quick, and to get him was, a huge blessing to be able to get him as my first one. And I have that jersey in my dad's house.
Trailing 7-0. Chiefs are blitzing again. They come with big time pressure. Carlos Dunlap comes in for the sack. That is sack number 100.
Congratulations, dog. It was a surreal moment, when it happened. I was like, I gotta go out there and get a whole one that's clear so that, make sure there's no question. But was sitting there, the next thing you know, the whole D-line rushed me because it came up on the Jumbotron and the cameras was on me and we just started jumping, I was like, yeah, you did hit 100 regardless of how it happened. That is 100. Well, I dedicated it to my dad after losing him earlier this year. Between him and my mom, they've been there since day one, been to every game since I've been in the NFL. My dad was there pushing for me in sports. He was my coach in football once my mom finally signed the waiver. My whole career, that was a milestone that we all talked about as a family and wanted to accomplish. But losing him this year and him not being here to experience it, I wanted to go get that done and go get that earlier for my family so we can all celebrate it and celebrate him, really. About to spend $120 on biscuits. How you doing? So can we do 4 orders of the biscuit board? Yep. And then 2 orders of the baked brie, 2 cinnamon rolls.
We all need a beignet.
If you can get 15 beignets out here, that'd be ideal. Yep, 15 beignets. And then I think that we're good on the sweets board, I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Yep. I ordered every single appetizer on the menu. Yep. Multiple. Like literally almost everything. Like Nick made me get extra beignets for everybody, so we got 15
you
beignets.
You can't split a beignet, you know? Everyone's got to taste a beignet. You don't bite a beignet.
Hey, what's the chances you think they let us back there? Like, look at the chef? Y'all ain't never done that before? I'm so ignorant. Yeah, I'm so ignorant. I'll be like, you mind if we see the kitchen?
Those are the beignets.
Oh my God. Those are huge. Did I order enough of these?
Those are big beignets. Beignets and wings, man.
This is just something we do getting together once a week. You know, it's important for the camaraderie and I guess the love and support. I don't know, it's the energy. It just kind of translates to on the field at practice and then on the field on Sundays, so.
Who eats the most? That's gotta be Trey. That's gotta be you. I feel like specific foods. Yeah. Trey can house. Like, seen this dude put down like 3 trays of wings before.
That's spot on.
Like,
that's spot on.
I feel like wings you can just put like 50 down.
I can destroy some wings, honestly.
It's gonna be hard to make weight this week.
Make sure Coach Rubes don't see this, man. Did y'all try that gravy?
Yeah.
You try that gravy?
I tried to be respectable with the gravy, which is hard for me. It's hard for me. Biscuit board, who would have thought?
Has anyone tried the brie? It's on you. You want to try? I'll try it. And I'm lactose intolerant, bro.
Get Trey
oh my God. That's so incriminating.
Trey, please, for the love of God, no.
Trey, what's going to bread?
I know.
Get that boy a lactose pill. Yeah, that's one of them lactose pills.
Overtime, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's rough.
That's different.
Get your cheese. Anybody want some of this cheese?
I want some of this cheese, man.
Anybody want some of this cheese?
I ain't gonna lie, this food is good though. I like this. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm going back to the kitchen. You go with me? Hell yeah, we're gonna go back there. See what they got going on.
What I'm doing back here? Oh. It's a lot of food and like. It's all right.
Are you full yet?
My second one coming. I'm sweating right now. Dripping sweat.
Yeah, I gotta see who made this. That's just fact.
Thank you.
Thank you. God damn, Alan. Let's go. Look at that pork belly, baby. That bacon's got some girth. That bacon's got some girth, man. I need a steak knife for this.
That's absurd, bro.
Hey Joe, if you had a son, what would you name him? Would he be a junior?
Yeah. I hadn't really thought about it too much, but it wasn't on my mind really to have a Joseph sticking or anything.
Hey Trey, what about you? That boy be the 4th.
That's what I'm saying, the 4th.
Call that boy Quattro. Call that boy Big Quattro.
I had 2 boys then. One the 4th and then the regular. I don't know.
The next one.
Yeah.
Hey Drew, would you have a junior, Drew? No junior for you?
Yeah. No, because I've been with my girl for so long that I always like reference us like having like an Andrew Jr.
Yeah.
She hates it. So. But like I've been joking around saying that for like 5 years. Like, oh yeah, when we get little Andrew Jr. up in here. Shot it down right away.
Thank you.
I'm trying to see who made that food, because damn.
Just like, how you doing? All right, I just want to say thank you. My name is Orlando. Yeah, no, the food is amazing. The vibe in here looked great. It really fit our group and everything, and the food was awesome. And I wanted to introduce myself to the chef too. Who is? Okay, how you doing, man? I'm Orlando. Nice to meet you. Nice, man. The food was great too. Like the taste and everything, presentation, it was all amazing. So, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.
Big weekend coming up. We've been flexed the Sunday night, and that means we have the opportunity now to end the division race before Thanksgiving. A win over the Chargers gives the Chiefs a 3-game lead in the division.
It's not the official clincher. There won't be an X next to your name after Sunday happens, but you've basically shut the door on everybody.
Man, those division games are like a game and a half in the standings. They're everything. You kind of sit there in November and go, oh wait, remember that Thursday night game in week 2 when you beat the Chargers and Watson had the big pick 6 that went the other way that changed the game? That could be the difference of being a home team for a playoff game or having to go on the road as a wild card.
Accept this challenge. Favor each other, bring energy. Let's go out there and dominate. Dominate from the first snap to the last snap. Let's go get it, baby.
With a win already over the Chargers, the Raiders and Broncos not being as good as we thought, there's a great opportunity to lock down this division.
Fire me up, Ray. Let's go, man.
And these division games ensure you take care of this business, then you get to do more business at home in January.
Sunday night.
Tonight, it's Sunday night football. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers.
Man, alive, we come a long way, brother.
And we are underway.
We've been blessed in the AFC West of having good football teams, and we've got good quarterbacks.
Going long, near side, and Palmer's open, and he's got the catch and a touchdown for the Chargers.
We've got good defenses.
Fires it left, incomplete.
You're in this for the competition. Having that to look forward to is a positive thing. It's a great challenge. And if you approach it any other way, you got problems. If there's a fear to it, you're wrong. You just have to go through the process with the hard work. A little bit like finals. You know when you've maximized yourself for the test. And then you get to a point where you just say, okay, listen, this is the best I've got right here. This is the best I've got. And I'm gonna put it out there. If it's not good enough, okay, I can handle it. But I'm gonna put out my best for each one of these games.
At the end of one, the Chiefs are trailing here 10-6. And the Chiefs will start the second quarter with 2nd and 15 at the Charger 44-yard line.
2nd and 15 to start this quarter. Mahomes firing right side. Tight coverage, but he got it in there to the tight end, Fortune. Ball comes out as Fortune comes down, and he's going to be marked at the 4. 1st and goal for KC.
Trailing by 4, snap to Mahomes, quick throw. Near side, it goes to Kelce, bounces off the hit, comes on the angle and trots into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kelce on the tight end screen wide, and a 4-yard touchdown gives the Chiefs the advantage early in the second quarter.
Outstanding job, execution, perfection. Get the pay dirt.
Hey, never satisfied. I told you, let's put this in. Damn right. Turn me up, can't turn me down. Hey, you know, it's about us every time. Stay the course. It's about us.
They give it off Eckler, trying to get a push up the middle. Eckler so strong, they're going to give him a touchdown here, it appears. Touchdown for the Chargers, barely just getting over the end line.
Hey, let's get that intensity back up, baby. Go. Let's get that intensity back up.
And now the Chiefs have 3rd and 5 from their own 11.
Kelce working to get open. He doesn't. It's incomplete. And it's a 3 and out for the 2nd straight drive for the Chiefs.
4-point deficit for Kansas City. Eckler the lone setback to the right of Herbert. Herbert looking left all the way. Karlaftis coming away from him, but he fires and finds Palmer down to the 11-yard line. It is 3rd down and 2. Eckler shades to his right. Snap back to Herbert with time. Now moving to his left, and now throw for the end zone. The pass is going to be broken up by Snead.
That was some stand, though, by the Kansas City Chiefs defensively. That was a big sequence.
Yeah, strong finish defensively by the Chiefs because the Chargers were sniffing a touchdown inside the 5. Chiefs down by a touchdown as we begin play in the 3rd quarter. They're down 12. Chiefs pressuring, they're going to sack him. Mike Dana's got him and surrounds him. Dunlap also there, but Dana makes his second huge play of this game defensively. A loss of 9 on a lightning can't-quit sack by Mike Dana.
Isaiah Pacheco will run to the right.
Pacheco again, off tackle to the 40.
And a first down for Pacheco.
Chiefs aren't kidding around now.
He's making a name for himself. A ground-based second half from Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid.
Butker will try a short one here, and the Chiefs get 3 points out of the drive. It's 20-16 Bulls. 3rd down and 1 Chargers. They give up. Eckler trying to come to the near side. He is squeezed short of a first down by about a half yard. And the Chiefs trailing 20-16 get the ball back.
For the pattern. Underneath Kelce. He's got it on the run. Kelce first down.
20-15. Sheds a tackler up the right sideline. 10, 5, touchdown! Kansas City!
Mahomes to Kelce gives the Chiefs the lead.
He's a Charger killer.
And now the Chargers trail 23-20 after leading 20-13 at halftime.
They come out of the huddle quick. Looking, throwing, end zone, touchdown!
So the Chiefs need a touchdown. They trail by 4, 27-23.
One play at a time. Plenty of time.
Let's see if Mahomes has got a Sunday nighter miracle in him.
You consider what they were able to accomplish last year, although that was in overtime, but they were able to drive the field and score a necessary touchdown to end the ball game. This is right down Patrick Mahomes' alley to get this done.
180! Poison!
Mahomes retreating on the far hash, comes near sideline, comeback pattern, caught by Valdez-Scantling, gets up and goes down at the 45. Mahomes takes the snap on 1st and 10. Now steps up, he will scramble. 30-yard line, 25-yard line, 20, slides to a stop at the 17 and picks up 16 yards on a slide. Clock moving and a timeout called by the Chiefs. 37 seconds to go in the game.
And I just had a flashback to the game we did 2 weeks ago in Tennessee. Late in the game, they need a play. There goes Mahomes, 15, 16, 18 yards. 24 straight in November and December, and he's never lost a road division game.
37 seconds to go in the game. Chiefs have the ball at the 17 of the Chargers. Mahomes crossing pattern, caught Kelce, 10-yard line, 5-yard line, touchdown! Kansas City! Will Kelce do it to the Chargers again on a crossing pattern?
3 touchdowns for Kelce. The Chiefs take the lead.
Let's go!
And now Travis Kelce, his 33rd 100-yard receiving game of his career, the most by a tight end in National Football League history. And now the Chargers will have to go 75 yards to try to win it. 2nd and 15 for the Chargers. Herbert's in trouble again. He will unload it down the middle. It's going to be deflected and intercepted! Intercepted at the 42-yard line! Yes, Nick Bolton! Why not Nick Bolton? He's playing at an all-pro level, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to do it again to the Chargers in this stadium.
And the Kansas City Chiefs do what they always do. They always look like they may be out of it, and they just do what they do, which is find a way. And especially on the road in these divisional games. That record is just phenomenal.
Dan Israel asked me what word would I say for this team. It's resilience, and they were able to display that. Great leadership, outstanding play calling, blue-collar guys stepping up in case of injuries and getting the job done.
All right, we got everybody? Hey, great job, man. Big heart, big heart. How about those Chiefs?
That's the way to go win a football game. Hell yeah. Defense way to shut the doors.
Hell yeah.
Offense way to step up and make plays when it counts.
Hell yeah.
Hey, 10 o'clock on Tuesday, baby. Get back right back at it, baby. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
This is my first turkey drive. I actually thought about it at my coat drive I actually had back in October. I went back to the house that same day and I told my lady, I was like, yo, let's have a turkey drive for real.
How y'all doing?
The joy in giving back and the joy in just being able to, share a little blessing is, being able to put food on some of these people's table in a time of need, or being able to put coats on, some of these kids back in the time of need. Sometimes that's enough.
You my son's favorite.
Where you at? What's up, boy? How you? How you doing? You gotta understand, like, I grew up, in neighborhoods where, I'm hoping that guys came back and gave back. I used to wish, and I kind of vowed to myself growing up, like, yo, when I get in a position to be able to give back to my people, I want to be able to give back.
Yeah, 2 for this one. 2 for the blue. 2 for the blue. We're here at Victory Ford. We're handing out a bunch of awesome Thanksgiving groceries. Say bless. This is my favorite part of the holiday season. It's be a part of other families, have a spirit of giving. Here you go. Here's your turkey. Good to put it here. Got the pup in the back too. Just to be a part of other families' lives and help them out and see the smiling faces. And that spirit of giving is truly giving back to me too. Happy Thanksgiving. How many turkeys do you think we had here? 300? Sheesh. Happy Thanksgiving. There you go. We got one more. Got a pasta.
Well, breaking news right here. Rams head coach Sean McVay has ruled Matthew Stafford out for Sunday versus the Chiefs. Oh, the Chiefs and the Rams are playing this weekend, obviously, and it seems a very different game than what I thought this game might have been 7-8 weeks ago.
We know they're a good football team, talented. They've had a couple injuries here and there, but they're well coached.
What do you think the chances are that Bryce Perkins knocks off Patrick Mahomes on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, in this league, everybody can beat everybody. I know everybody says that, but I mean, I truly believe it. I mean, every week, if you don't bring your best game, you can lose the football game.
Listen, I mean, they expect to do well, but there's another group over there that thinks the same way.
They're still a great defense. They have playmakers everywhere. I mean, obviously 99. They got 5. Ramsey, who's a great player. They got 54. I mean, you could just go down the list. They have great players all throughout that defense. And so it'll be a great challenge for us as an offense, and we have to go out there and execute at a high level and try to limit our mistakes because they capitalize on those.
And that's just one of those other things that I think at times we take for granted with Andy Reid. You don't see a lot of times that look-ahead game. You may have a close game before a big game, but I don't think you're ever going to see a game now with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid where they take it for granted, where they just brush off that opponent because they got the Bengals coming up in 2 weeks.
Game. I'm gonna keep this. Turn me up! Bring energy all day long. Night. Let's go dominate. Let's go Chiefs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Some lessons are learned the hard way. I learned that any team in any week can beat any other team. Today, it's the Rams as a heavy underdog against the 8-2 Kansas City Chiefs.
Let's go to the house. 1, 2, 3. Get out. Let's go, man. Another day. One play at a time, dominate. Hey, you can use it, sir. All day.
But I'll tell you what, the guy who's always here week in, week out, we're going to call his name a lot today. Travis Kelce. He's on the verge of making history. He's the best in the game.
Backing up further is Mahomes, guns it over the middle, caught, 20-yard line, into the 15-yard line, angling near side with the block, 10-5, Kelce stretches out for the end zone, touchdown, Kansas City! You gotta fight! Play action fake, Chiefs are pressuring Perkins, they will sack him on a loss all the way back in Rams territory at the 46-yard line. So Karlaftis gets his first full sack, a loss of 10 yards.
Raw Isaiah Pacheco right up the gut, and a
a strong run for Pacheco.
I think Isaiah Pacheco, I think his run style is so good for this offense, right? He's going to run with a lot of big holes. His quickness, he is a big, strong guy.
Handoff, Pacheco plunging into the line. Pacheco, touchdown! Kansas City! Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown of his rookie season.
Enjoy this, baby. Enjoy this. Hey, O-line! Help! Yeah, O-line!
And so Perkins, who was so quiet, you see just 2 of 7 the first 6 drives, and then last drive, he was terrific.
Let's get it, D. Sack first play, Chris Jones. You hit me, dog.
Bobbled snap, and Perkins is in trouble, and Chris Jones gets him. Perkins firing left side, intercepted at the right flat by Snead. Snead gets his first interception this season.
You brought the hardest one. You brought the hardest one. With your hands, too.
Stays in the pocket this time. Pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage, intercepted. Nick Bolton is second in as many weeks at the 30-yard line. Bolton with the pick. He'll get used to getting these interceptions every week.
I gotta be honest, that was a nice return.
Hell yeah.
I'm a running back my whole life.
Get fat ass that thing on running back. Man.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have beaten the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 26-10. Patrick Mahomes gets his 59th victory in his first 75 games. That is an all-time National Football League record.
Nice job. Nice job. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's be better next week.
Hey, good job. All right, hey, listen, nice job, fellas. Nice job. Those are tough ones. Great job, though, doing it. We take care of business. Let's give it one here. How about those?
Jeez. Hey, great job today. Defense, way to step up. Step up, make plays all day long. Offense, we learn, we get better. Yes, sir. Big one coming up this next week. Let's be ready for it. Let's go, Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Jeez. Believe it, baby. Right back on it, baby. Right back on it.